What up, YouTube? Agent Persuasion here at the Fayetteville Regionals, and I'm here with my boy David Vasquez. Unfortunately, you got the worst number in the room. You got 9th place, brother.
This deck is cursed, man. This is the 4th, 9th place. At least it hasn't happened.
4th, 9th place? What deck was it, brother, before?
Fluffals.
You're the Fluffle dude?
Yes, I am. I was undefeated until the last 2 rounds. I lost, and I lost.
Dude,
back to back.
You literally were the last undefeated, and you were the top 8 of this regionals even. Come on, man. What was the curse? What is it, man? It was your misplay. What was your misplay in the last rounds?
So I was just playing fast because like it was close to time.
Oh yeah, it was close to time. Yeah.
So I just did a terrible search and then I did a terrible Nibiru.
Oh, you did Nibiru at the right time.
Correct, but either way I was gonna lose because he was higher on life.
So you needed to get a turn too.
Yeah, I just wanted him to like pass so I can do my OTK and get the win, but
he was up in life. It was bad. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get into the profile, brother. Let's get it.
Alright, so I play 3 Fluffle Dogs.
So let people know what Fluffles do, because God knows I don't.
Alright, so Fluffle Dog lets you search for any Fluffle monster in an Enchant Sabers. And that's basically it. So it's like normal or special summon.
Oh, normal or special? Is that hard once per turn?
Yes.
So you just want to see one.
So I played 3 Fluffle Bears.
This is the best card in the deck. Almost.
It's one of them. He has 2 effects. His first effect, you can discard him and you set a toy vendor. And for some reason, people like to ash it. So that tells me, hey, they have an ash.
Yeah, they're like, should I ash that?
Yeah.
They're like, that card baits ash though every time you play against people.
Well, they can't legally activate ash because it sets it from the deck. You don't add it to the hand.
Yeah, you didn't add a hand. So you're just getting free information at that point.
Correct.
So now you're like, all right, well, you got to play around that card now. But that card's nice. It sets a toy vendor, and toy vendor's broken.
And oh yeah, and this other effect is when he's summoned on the field, I can tribute it and grab a polymerization from the graveyard. It doesn't happen quite a bit, but
it can.
On those grind games, this becomes a really useful effect.
Yeah, I like it.
So I also play 3 Fluffle Wings. This is the best card in the deck.
All right, what's the best card do, brother? Why is it common still?
It's because
Konami don't want you to have a hollow.
it doesn't even want me to have a Link monster.
Yeah, true that. I'm waiting for Stellar Knight Link. I know.
So okay, so this card, when it's in the graveyard and you control a face-up toy vendor, you can banish it and banish another Fluffle monster, and it'll let you draw 1 card. Then you send a toy vendor to the graveyard and draw another card.
Man.
So it's a +2. Then toy vendor activates in a separate chain link. So it basically is a +3.
Yeah.
So this card lets you grab into your power cards and also lets you search for the missing pieces. So this deck is basically like a puzzle. So you just want to grab your puzzle pieces to do the OTK.
But +3 is kind of insane.
And also, like, the reason I do really good with this deck is because you have to have knowledge of what your opponent's playing. So you have to like learn how to bait out cards.
Yeah.
Like I said, you want to bait out as much as possible, then activate Fluffle Wings, because if this resolves, you basically usually win.
Yeah.
Like I said, you draw 2 and you search for the missing piece.
So you're using like these normal summons to like bait something, do something to that, instead of them doing something to this, which is mainly your piece getter, so you get more pieces out of that than anything else.
Correct.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
Your other draw power is Fluffle Penguin.
It's a new one.
So he's basically the new Elemental Hero Water, or
the Shining something. I don't remember.
The one that's coming
Absolute Zero.
No, it's the one that's coming out. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So basically, when it's used as a fusion material, you get to draw 2 cards and discard 1 card.
Oh, we get the cycle.
And when he is summoned, well, it's not a quick effect, but you get to special summon a Fluffle monster from your hand.
Oh, so it's an extender.
That effect doesn't happen quite a bit, but sometimes you will summon this with Toy Vendor. So this helps you extend for your Link's play.
Alright, fair enough.
So I play Fluffle Cheap. It's another good extender. It helps you Link climb and also lets you grab your Edge of Chain.
Yeah.
And so this way you can search out your Frifer spell cards.
Yeah, the Frifers, yeah. The fusion cards. The broken cards.
I play 1 Fluffle Cat because it helps you with chain block. So if you know your opponent like has a Palooza on the field, you can make Tiger, make it chain link 1, and make Cat chain link 2. So they'll negate the Cat, but Tiger will pop up Palooza, and so you get rid of the problem.
Yeah, they can't negate nothing else.
Also, I play 1 Fluffle Owl. In my opinion, I think this is one of the worst Fluffle cards that's played, but you get those
anti-spell.
Yes.
That was crazy.
So I played against 4 True Dracos today.
Jesus.
And 2 of them had flipped anti-spell fragrance on me, and I ended up having this card in my hand, so I just normal summoned it, paid 500, and basically I get to fuse without polymerization.
Oh my god.
But his other effect is when he is summoned, you can search Poly from your deck to your hand.
That's nice. It came up when you needed it today.
Yes, it did. So, this is probably like the 3rd best card in this deck. Is Edge and Chain. So basically, it has 2 effects. When it's sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you get to search a Fluffle spell trap card.
Oh, any Fluffle spell trap.
You're mostly grabbing your Fight for Patchwork or your.
That's the rotor, right?
Yes.
Patchwork. That's the card you've been waiting for.
It's a +1 free, and the other card you search is Fight for Fusion. And his second effect is when he attacks, you get to search another Edge and Chain. Like I said, that effect rarely comes up, but
you're killing him other ways. Yeah, that's fair.
So you play 1 Egypt Sabers.
Just on the Sabers.
He's searchable by Fluffle Dog and Toy Vendor and Fryfer Patchwork. So I'll play him 1 because like this deck is a combo deck, so you want to have less bricks as possible.
Yeah.
So this card,
main deck Nibiru.
I do because this deck it draws and searches so much. You will see your Nibiru's, but at this regional it was all combo. So this card was completely dead. This was my brick.
That was your brick of the day.
I only resolved it once, and that was the last game on the last match, and it didn't even matter because
you're down in life.
Yes.
Oh.
So this card is probably the card that's going to be taken out for another like extender.
Okay. So that way you start breaking with it.
Yes.
That's fair.
So the second best card in this deck.
This is a card that you keep trying to buy out.
Yep. I own 300 of these, so.
Oh my god. You the one making this card go up.
I'm gonna make a giant blanket out of Fluffle Patchwork.
Yeah, this card is the card that was an OCG that now just with the TCG like a while back, but like we were waiting for it forever.
Correct. So this card is one of the cards that is searchable by Fight for Chain. So its effect is you have to grab 1 polymerization and 1 engine monster. If you can't grab one, you can't resolve this.
So you have to get both.
Yes.
That's fair. But that card's godly if you open with it.
So this is the card. So basically, this is a card that baits out Ash.
I would Ash it.
Because like when they read it, oh, you grab a poly and an agent monster, that's broken. And this deck is a fusion deck, so they're like polymerization is the best card.
It really isn't though, which is crazy. It's just a free card.
Yeah, because you're like I said, you're gonna draw and search so much, you're gonna see that polymerization. This is just the bait for that Ash.
It's fair.
So I played 3 Toy Vendors. Its effect is you can discard a card, and that's the cost. You draw a card, and if it's a Fluffle monster, you can special summon any monster from your hand.
Doesn't have to be the one you show.
Correct. And if you decide you don't want a special summon, that card will go to the graveyard even if it's a Fluffle monster.
Oh, okay.
So its other effect is when it hits the graveyard, you get to search a Fluffle monster or Egypt Saver. So basically it's the same effect as Fluffle Dog.
Broken.
So I played 1 Fright for Fusion. It just helps me OTK. So
that's the last card you usually play, right?
Yes, and it's
not coming.
For some reason, people right now, when they need Brew, they set that card so you can make Fright for Fusion and make Fright for Wolf, and just clear the board.
Damn.
Because you usually can attack like 6 to 8 times. So
yeah, that's game.
So I also play 3 polymerization because you obviously need polymerization to play this deck.
And you need to have one in your deck for patchwork.
So I played 3 super poly.
God card.
So this helps you break your opponent's board.
And then win with your monsters.
And also like what I like to use this for is also play around Nibiru. So I'll wait for the 4th summon. I normally will have a Fryfer monster and a Fluffle monster on the field. Clear the board, activate Super Poly on the battle phase, make Saber 2 for usually get Kraken. and say they're 8,000 and their board is clear.
Yeah.
That's 8,000 exact.
Oh my god, it's hot. They can't see it coming either. They're like, oh damn, he's in his battle phase. He's doing it.
Nope. And a lot of my opponents did sign Nibiru, and I just got upset because it was just a brick. Because like this deck can easily play around Nibiru. You just have to like
know what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 3 Foolish Goods. We all know what it does.
Sends your combo starter.
Yeah, so I max out of all the combo starters because this deck does brick, and when you brick,
you don't play.
Exactly.
You need to lose.
So you want to resolve as much as possible,
and that's why you play that.
And I play 3 Call of the Graves because this deck is fragile. It does like not all the times, but it does lose to an Ash.
Yeah, at a certain time. They know what they're doing.
This is why this deck is a tier 3 because it's really fragile.
Yeah.
I used to play Phantasmate, but Phantasmate just didn't do much. It just let me fix my hand, but it wasn't like a defensive card. Call to the Grave, if you go first, you can set it and you can just like
use it on your opponent's turn and stuff. It's pretty nice.
Exactly. And Phantasmate, it just, like I said, fix your hand, but if you didn't get that new brute, you're gonna get OTK or they're gonna set up their board, and it wasn't doing much.
Gotcha. So that's 40 in the main?
Yes, it is.
Alright, perfect. Let's get to these fusion monsters with that cat sleeves, bro. Pop-Tart cat sleeves.
It just matches the deck, you know, it's not like that cute-ass panda for the team.
Bro, the petty pandas, bro.
PPT.
PPT, baby.
So I play 2 Frifer Sabertooth. Basically, its effect is if it's fusion summon, you can target a Frifer monster from your graveyard and special summon it. And if you use like 1 Frifer monster and 2 like other materials, it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect.
That's broken. So
this was like helping me so much against the True Dracos.
Yeah. All these fusions are broken.
So basically, I play 2 Tigers. He's the one that helps break the board because a myriad materials you use to fusion summon, I can pop
up to.
Yes.
So it doesn't target.
It does target. It does target, but
it's still gonna force though.
Yeah, and that's why it's important to chain block, because if your opponent has strike and you just send 4 monsters,
then you're gonna lose if you don't chain block.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good though. You know what you're doing.
And like I said, you just have to bait out that impermanence with the Fluffal dog.
Yeah.
Also, I play 2 Kraken. This is the best Frifer card because it has 3 effects. First effect, I can send a opponent's monster card to the graveyard. But if it does that effect, that copy cannot attack your opponents directly.
Okay, but you can change it.
Yeah, so basically you just fuse it with it and make a Sabertooth, and Sabertooth brings that back, and now you can attack your opponent directly.
Yeah, they die.
His second effect is he can attack twice.
That's broken. 22. 44.
And at the end of the battle phase, I can switch him to defense mode, and he has a 3k defense.
That's a big booty. I like it.
But normally, like I said, if you clear the board and you attack directly, this is 8,000 exact.
Yeah, there's 44 and then...
Yeah, 28. And I also forgot to tell you, all my Frifer monster goes up to 400.
Yeah, so that boosts these higher.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, that's more. 8k.
So I play 1 Frifer cheap. It's really good against a striker match because you just take care of their striker monster and they can't bring out the...
No Ray.
Correct.
Yeah, I like it.
This is just... He probably won like the worst one. He's not really necessary, but like I said, there are a few times they're like, it helps.
Yeah.
Especially like if you cleared the board and you know your opponent has, what does it call it? Nibiru. You make Appaloosa, then you make this, and you just go for the OTK.
Yeah, you like if you got a lot of answers, you got it.
So these are just my super poly target.
And these can all come up once in a while, so these are all good cards. I like it. But we're always killing them with all those.
Correct.
Just breaking their board with those.
So my only 2 links I play is Appaloosa and Lambda. You don't really have to play Appaloosa. It's just like a more like a security blanket.
Security when you activate your Miracle Fusion 1 to attack bajillion times.
Correct. And I play Lambda over the other one, the other Dark Monster.
B-Cup?
B-Cup, because P-Cup is a fiend, I believe. And this is a psychic, so if your opponent flips, there can only be 1. You make Lambda, then you make Tiger to top that, there can only be 1. Then you just go for the combo.
Yeah, it's broken. Alright, side deck, what we got, brother?
Side deck, 3 Lancia,
It's broken.
3 System Down.
You hate Orcas, baby.
I only play against 2 Orcas. I lost to 1.
Ah, fair enough. That was the last round.
Yes. 3 Gamma Seal for the Strikers. I play 3 Chair Ride also for the Strikers because a lot of times you activate this, the Striker player will stop because they don't want you to keep plusing because
Yeah,
they're
you
afraid to
gotta
go
fusion
TK.
summon and kill you.
But either way, you're just going for the win. If they
Yeah.
stop, you win. If they go off, you win. You just have to break.
Yeah, draw too much of the same stuff.
And 3 Twin Twisters.
Alrighty. Alright, man, you got some shout outs. I know you got a channel you want to shout out to. Let them know.
So I'm a new Yugi tuber. My channel is called Raw Sengen.
Hey.
It's Sagan doing a Raw Sengun from Naruto.
Oh,
I thought it was cute. I thought it matched the name.
I like the shirt. I always made fun of you when you wore it. That's hanging on its period, bro.
So I hope you guys subscribe. I'm trying to do my best to like get this channel into like a premiere channel.
I like it, man. I'll have everything down there for you. I got you.
And a quick note: this deck is really hard against combo. I'm not combo. It's really
Control deck?
Control deck. Yes.
That's your worst matchups.
Yes, and that's
All you
all basically I played today.
So basically, it wasn't a line, but it was a line, but like it wasn't a line at the same time.
Yeah, but it does really good against combo deck because like you have so many cards so they just break their boards.
And the surprise factor of your deck because they don't know what your deck does.
Correct.
Yeah, the fusion cards are game.
And also shout out to PPT,
Of course, PBT baby.
also a new Yugioh team, and we're gonna catch you guys from surprise.
I like you guys.
All right.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on being the first guy, but you know, you got 9th place. You're the first loser, but you did good. You played meta, not meta. So I'm proud of you, bro. Next time you gotta break the bubble. I believe it.
This is the 4th time I got 9th place, but this is the first time I was undefeated until the last 2 rounds.
So next time for sure. All right, man. Congratulations, David. Thanks for the deck profile.